Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As always, it is Nick here, back with your daily crypto news and analysis. And today we're going to be talking about Ripple and XRP, so just dive in and let's talk about a few things. So first off, I do want to start off with the fact that we recently just talked about TapJets and we also talked about iRemit. Now, if you guys did watch that video, both of these companies basically came to Ripple's aid and essentially said, listen, we've been utilizing XRP as a currency for our services for a while. For an example, here you guys have TapJets, a private jet charter company, request to file an amicus brief in support of Ripple. TapJets accepts XRP in exchange for its services. For TapJets, the acceptance of XRP as a payment for services is vital. And this was incredible. Everyone, thought that this was great to see, especially with the iRemit one. Over here we do see iRemit Inc., a global payment remittance company that uses the RippleNet software, has filed an application to file an amicus brief in support of the Ripple defendant's motion for summary judgment. All of these updates that we've seen in the past couple days and in the last couple weeks as well has really kind of benefited Ripple greatly. I mean, like, we've seen some incredible updates from this entire lawsuit recently, aiding on the Ripple side of things. And now today we've seen something come up and it's substantial, and we're going to be talking about that. But I also want to mention this quote down here as well. Shout out to Tiger Mike 15 for this. But we do see the position badly misunderstands how XRP is actually used. Indeed, the SEC seems to misconstrue important aspects of the large and growing international cryptocurrency industry, seeking to expand its regulatory authority over markets that have no relationship to its traditional scope of authority. And I completely agree. Honestly, like, when we really kind of look at this, the SEC is still overreaching in power, and we really want to see Ripple crush the SEC at this point because it will end all of the charades, essentially, that are taking place in regards to the SEC's power grab. Now, this was great, and we thought, all right, well, what's going to come from this is going to be great things, whatever. Well, today we've seen this update, and the SEC opposes the iRemit and TapJet's motions to file amicus briefs, claiming the proposed briefs are improper attempts to offer evidence outside the constraints of discovery restrictions, the rules of evidence, and this court's prior order. Now, in my opinion, I do believe that the judge is probably going to deny this, but we definitely have to wait and see. We do see a few people from the XRP community reaching out down in the comments, and we do see from RobXRP1. One way or the other, the point was to show the judge that XRP has utility. This was accomplished, and I do completely agree that it was. You don't really need to be a rocket scientist to understand that XRP has immense amount of not only utility, but value added to it as well. What do you see down here? Well, the SEC did nail the obvious weak points in both the amicus filings. The first from iRemit in absolute speculation. This is why speculation is a waste when you have or when you can't back it up. For TapJets, the SEC pointed out that the business made the choice to accept for alternative payment forms. And yeah, they do. But again, just having XRP as a payment source still provides value. But I do believe that these two were a little bit weak, but it did provide an insight on the fact that they both are utilizing XRP for clear and also value needs. We've always looked at XRP as the value proposition on RippleNet, especially when you look at like on-demand liquidity. But XRP on its own also has a value proposition tied to it. You could actually send and receive XRP as currency outside of RippleNet. I mean, most of us are not utilizing RippleNet anyways, and we really can't utilize RippleNet, but my point is the fact that XRP itself is a currency. We all know this. And the one thing that I really want to say in this video, and the one thing that we should all be focused on and really kind of worried about, is having these Hinman emails released, these documents. This is going to be the biggest, thing in this case to date. And I've always said, like, this is going to be probably the thing that puts the nail in the coffin. And we actually do see down here, like, Moon Lambo saying, shattering defeat for the SEC judge rules, they must hand over the Hinman emails. We've talked about this in the past as well. We recently just did a video on this back on, I think it was like September 29th when this did get posted, or it might have been September 30th. But the end goal here is to have these released. We need to have these released because until then, this case is going to be delayed, and they're going to continue to delay it. They're going to continue to, file these objections. We're going to see the judge possibly deny it or, whatever. It's going to be a whole bunch of charades. So we need to see a clear movement in this entire case to the point where we do see the Hinman documents get released, because that's going to give us a clear insight on the corruption at the SEC. I also believe that it's going to, I would say, ruin this entire case from the SEC side and give Ripple the overall upper hand, and I think that from there we will see a clear win. But a lot of people have speculated, and I even said myself, that we will never see these documents. These documents will never see the light of day. We will most likely see a win for Ripple, or a settlement, for Ripple, because the SEC does not want these documents released. So again, we could speculate all day when this case is going to end. In my opinion, if I wanted to give a timeline, I would say mid-2023. But we just have to wait and see. But I thought that this was very interesting to see this major update today. I thought that this was absolutely disgusting that the SEC is trying to, of course, say that these don't really matter and that it was improper, whatever. But let me know what you guys think about that down in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts on that. But also, I want to share with you guys Binance, which is very interesting here, adds XRP to its list of dual investment products. And if you actually go and check this out on, I don't know if Binance actually lists this on their website or so. I'm pretty sure it does, but this is very interesting. So the new XRP product will be available for trading on the 4th of October. Moreover, the subscription format will be on a first-come, first-served basis. Additionally, the APR for the product ranges from 4% to 179%. At press time, XRP was trading at about 45 cents or so, up by 0.8% in the last 24 hours. And this is what their dual investment products are, by the way. So essentially, dual investment products allow users to acquire or sell cryptocurrencies at their preferred price and date in the future without any fees. Sell high users are those who want to get rewards on crypto holdings or want to sell crypto for a higher price in the future. On the other hand, buy low. This is like, it's basically just, how should I put it? It's like buy and sell orders. That's all it really is. But I thought that this was very interesting, and I think that this is a great insight on where we currently are, especially with XRP. Is Binance warming up to the idea that, an XRP win is around the corner? Who knows? For an example, like Binance knows big things are coming for XRP because of the Ripple lawsuit. And we also do see down here, like, honestly, it's only a matter of time at this stage before XRP moons. I used to think that this case would just drag on forever, and in some sense it has. But over the last few months, the buzz around XRP is different to what it normally is. Something big is coming. I completely agree. I do believe that something large is coming. When we actually go over to the price chart, we've been eyeing this. Now, by the time that this goes live, this is going to change drastically because I do have to render it out on a few things. So when we actually look at this, we are about to see a cross for the first time in a very long time on the 10 and the 50 3-day EMA, which is this orange and yellow line. Now, the last time that this did cross, just to give you guys a quick insight, so the last time that it did cross, it was back here in December, and it was actually a very bearish day. Also, we were crashing due to the market topping out. We go back to a time frame where these two did cross, and it was during a bullish time frame in the market, which I do believe that we essentially are in a bullish time frame. We do see a major run-up on XRP. Now, the reason why I look at this and the reason why I want to really kind of pay attention to a few things is the fact that, like, OBV, on-balance volume, actually looks very good here. RSI still looks pretty strong. Volume in needs to increase a little bit, though. Volume is actually diminishing and has been since September 22nd. This is on the 3-day chart. But we are in a bull flag formation, a very strong one, I mind you, as well. And usually these do break to the upside, and we are waiting to see if this is going to break to the upside of 60-some cents. This would be about 60 cents plus. Or, and I say or, because we could also see a breakdown to about 37 to about 30, or I would say 37 to about roughly 40-some cents. I would be a buyer there. And if we do break then, we would be looking at this range of about 32 cents to about 37 cents. Either way, it's still a good range. But ultimately right now, XRP has been shutting up a lot of haters. I mean, even going back to September 7th, right? We were up about 80%. Currently, right now, we're still up about 53%. If you bought back here in June, you are up currently, well, you were up about 94%, currently about 67%, which is very interesting. And also, by the way, on the lower time frames, on like the daily, this still looks pretty good. It's been bouncing off of the 20-day EMA, which is that green line. We've been riding that for a while. Hopefully we continue to ride it. We are peaking up above the 200 EMA. Hopefully we do hold this, flip it into support, and actually continue higher like we started to do back here, but we ultimately broke down below it. And on the 12-hour as well, the 12-hour looks very good as well. OBV is piling up. Even on the daily, OBV looks very good. You could see the on-balance volume increasing. We just want a little bit more volume on the macro timeframes. On the weekly, by the way, bull flag formation looks very good. Still riding the 20 weekly EMA, nearing that 200 EMA, which is at about 53 cents. Once we break that, it's well, actually, I should say we have to break the 50 EMA, which is at the 55-cent zone. So once we break out of those, it's going to be a nice little time in this market. Honestly, if we can get back to this demand zone, this is the demand zone of about 60-some cents, that's going to be very exciting because, again, that's where we were at basically during the summertime. We're back to the summertime of June 2021, price action, which is very interesting to say the least during this time in this market, which is, it's crazy. But yeah, I do think that right now, I think if you are an XRP holder, you should definitely be paying attention to the chart. We've been seeing a lot of bullish tweets coming out. XRP Crypto Wolf actually just posted this the other day. This is from U.Today. XRP Volcano going to blow soon. Best-selling author Bryant McGill believes. And again, to me, it doesn't really matter on what somebody is going to say. I could say tomorrow that XRP is about to blow, and all of a sudden it just kind of trades sideways or it drops. It doesn't really matter. I will say this, though. A lot of things are looking pretty good for XRP. The price chart looks incredible right now. I mean, as long as we don't lose... Okay, so first off, let's go to the weekly chart, and let's actually look at a few areas. So as long as we don't lose 45 cents, more so I should say, as long as we don't lose 43 cents, because 43 cents is this green line. We could have wicks below this, but a major loss of this green line, which is, again, 43 cents, and if we don't have a major impulsive move off of it, I would be concerned, because then we will be retesting that bottom fib level, which is about 40 cents. But I'm still looking to see if we can buy that bottom range at about 32 cents to about 38 cents or so, or even 37 cents. I think 37 cents would be pretty good. But we've been eyeing a few levels on XRP just to kind of see where we are going to go and gauge our risk management. Because right now I still have a heavy QNT. Wow. A heavy XRP position that I don't have any plans on selling anytime soon, and that's my accumulation bag. I still do have an XRP trade bag that I will be selling at respective levels, but as you guys do see right now, the big level to break is that 55-cent zone, because even on this last run-up on the weekly candle of September 19th, we hit it perfectly and got thrown right back down the stairs, back down to about like roughly 41 cents or so. So we definitely are watching XRP's price action right now. If you're an XRP holder, definitely prepare, buckle up, get ready, because something big is coming. I will say, with all these announcements, something big definitely is coming. And is it going to happen within the lawsuit? Is it going to happen in price action? We don't specifically know, but it's definitely getting very exciting out there for XRP holders. So with that being said, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, definitely leave a like, subscribe to notifications on for more free content. You guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord down in the description below. As it was up to you all, have a beautiful day, beautiful night, wherever you guys are in this beautiful world. This has been Nick. Peace out, guys.